Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Deanna, and this is where faith meets creativity, planning, and journaling. Okay, y'all. So in the War Binder, last week I ended with doing a study for Overcomer. And I would tell you, like, if you've never done a study over what it means to overcome a biblical sense, overcome, I'm telling you, do it. Like, this has been so eye-opening for me, such an awakening to me. Like, it gave me strength, it gave me clarity, and it just like it gave me so much, y'all, that I want to continue on with this study this week. After this week, I believe I will be ready to move on to the next topic, which will be redeemed. And I believe in order to be redeemed, you have to overcome. And so I just want to dive deeper into Overcomer. So last week, I did the decorations. I added these bubbles. I was able to, write like these, even though it was big, it was the perfect amount of space that I needed to write in the scriptures, to write in observations, everything that I thought. And I did use some of the sides to fill in like more detail of what I was thinking. And y'all, it was so good. It was really, really good. And so I finished off this morning from last week, which was this page. And I love how I kind of ended out this week with Ephesians 8:3-7. Finally, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. So after all that we've done, after all that you've done to stand, be strong. That is the full armor, which I also believe is part of being an overcomer. And so since I'm going to continue on with this, the way that I'm thinking about doing it is using these Happy Planner Classic half sheets. This is what I used to write out. This is what I used to write out the scriptures down here for Overcomer. And so I'm going to continue on. This is basically not everything that I wrote down. Maybe it's everything I wrote down because on Sunday I did 3, which is today. But anywho, so let's get planning. I'm going to use these, and I think I'm going to add them like in the midst because they are half sheets. And so I'm just going to move my War Binder to the side, and we're going to use this. And I think I'm going to, see, she is too, I would have to start her off. I really wanted to use her, y'all. But I think I'll have to start her off on a bigger piece of paper. But I really like this girl. But let's add on the calendar. So I'm using pink too. Like, these are all the stickers that I made, which are pink. And so I don't think I'm going to do that purple. So is this close? This is close to it, so we can start that way. But first, wait, I wanted to start off with a cover page first on this next week. So I got some of these colorful shapes. And this is from the Happy Planner. Since I'm doing pinks, I am going to use like some of these pinks, and I think some of the reds will work as well. But the girls, they're just like really like pink. So let me see what we got. I've had this sticker book for a while. It has been out for years. Okay, so I'm seeing some of those pinks. If you can tell, like, that is my favorite color because all of the pink, like literally all of the pinks are like gone. So maybe I will do the black and white, and the pink will come in from the girls. Let's do that for the cover page. But first, I want to go into the Amber Plans Her Day Bible Journaling Essentials Volume 2. And I want to pull out a scripture. I wonder if I can find something here that is going to reflect being an overcomer. So let's see what we can find. I do like that. Let me see. I like, this is right here. Not by my strength, but his. Okay, so she has quite a bit of scriptures, I believe. And I like this one. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I like that. Love never fails. Not perfect, just forgiven. I love that. Okay. I don't, Waymaker, miracle worker. I don't want to spend too much time trying to like carve through. Find one, but I want to find a good one. There's just so many. Okay, so I think we get into some of the like topic base there. Okay, so let me see what I found in the beginning. He is my strength and my shield. I like that. Let's go with that one. Okay. And I don't care like that says like notes. That does not bother me. And this is my war binder. Like, while I like it to look cute, like this is supposed to be a strategy that helps us to overcome fiery darts and tactics from the enemy. So when you are creating a war binder, or if you already have one and you are writing in your war binder, think about that. Think about that. This is your, this is your strategy. This is your strategy against the enemy. It can be cute, but you want this to have your arsenal. You want this to have everything in it to help you overcome whatever it is that you could be going through, whatever is trying to come up against you. You want to make sure that you are equipped and that you are well prepared for whatever that battle is, whatever it looks like. I think I'm going to use her. And so I'm just going to place her right here. I thought about that this morning when I was flipping through last week's pages. I was thinking oh, this is so cute. I really love this, but at the end of the day, this is what you're using this is the tool you're using to help you overcome plans and tactics from the enemy. So just make sure that while we are making it cute, that we are making it effective. And maybe let's add a couple pink boxes. Do I want to do, let's do some hearts. Let's do some of those. Let's stack a couple of those hearts. That is pretty. And let's do this one right here. Another reason I like to do this half sheet, because you know the Happy Planner also has like a half, what do they call it, like a classic half page planner or book, note pages. So like you can like create another word binder, y'all, just out of like these pages, even though you're using them inside of the big one. So I like the way that I have this here. And so I will just, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to write. I just wanted to do like a cover page for it. So now let's move on into our weeklies. And so I'm just going to move this out the way and let's start adding our labels. You know, maybe I do need to write this out because I am going to, let's see. Let's see if it works out for me with these going up here. Monday, okay, that works. How has y'all week been? Has it been a good week for you? I will say this week was my first week going back from vacation. And for me being out those 2.5 weeks on vacation, it just benefited me so well. And not just me, it benefited the business because I was ready to go. Ready to go. I came back to work. I was completely refreshed and I was knocking out those projects. Like it was good. Like, and if anyone is curious, I am a project manager and I love it. When I tell you I love it, I tell you I love it. I use it in day to day in my personal life. That's how much I love it. And because I love it, it makes it more effective for me at work. Because I love what I'm doing. I love all things project management. And I've heard so many people say that they don't like it. I'll tell you this, it's not for the faint of heart. It definitely, I believe it has to be something that you want to do in order for you to do it well. But it is also not a position that just anyone can do. It's a lot that goes into it. I remember before I really started getting into it, I just thought, I was like, oh, that's going to be easy. No, it's not easy. Like, you really have to want to do this or it will be very challenging and very stressful for you. Okay, so make sure I got these in order. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, perfect. Okay, one at a time. Let's start with this one. How do I want this one to start? I'm going to move this out the way and I will add, let me see. Do I want to add these? I know I did some of the dates. So today is the 18th and then tomorrow's the 19th. Y'all, I'm trying to move quick in adding these on here. Adding this, but I say this, like, when I'm planning, if I'm not recording, I'm watching like the other person and I'm planning right along with them. So pull out your planner, pull out your war binder, and just start planning with me. Sometimes we can move so fast to where we're not even just like spending time just being able to just take a beat. Like today, before I started recording, I thought about all the stuff that I have to do. It's like, look, just take a beat. Today it's raining outside. I was like, oh, this is the perfect day for me to just lay on the couch and watch YouTube. I was like, but I have some things that I need to do. Like I needed to update my war binder, and I needed to record a video. I also got like some homework that I need to get. Okay, y'all. My camera stopped recording because I had to clear some space. But we're back. Y'all didn't miss anything. I did not continue to move on, but I had to get some stuff. I am gonna have to like get like a memory card with more space. Something has to happen. Okay, so Monday, I guess I have made these to be, since they are half sheets, I guess I'm gonna make these into just being like dailies. So I think I have enough of the girls. I just want to spread them out so I can make sure of who I'm going to use and for what. So this is what we have. Okay, so for Monday, I guess I can start Monday off like this or let me see. And I don't know what made me choose like to go with like clouds. I'm not sure what made me decide to do that, but these are like bigger than the page. But we're gonna get through it. We are going to get through it. Now we may have to, you know what I could do, since the clouds are so big, I may have to like angle some like that, but I don't mind because I'll just like write it like sideways. That'll be fun. That will be fun and different. And just like the other one, it's gonna look nice. Okay, so let me lay down. Let me lay down this one. And I have a hole punch. So if I get anything within like the punches, I'll be able to just go back and punch that out. Yep, just like that one. And then, do I want to put, I had the other girl. No, I think, let me see which one I want to do. And some of these girls I made huge. Let's use her. I think I like her for this one. And so I'm going to just lay her down. And y'all, this is just another way. Think of this as another way of like journaling. It's just another idea. You could turn these into dailies. And I know some of my TikTok friends, like, what was this? Some of my oh, it was the girl. I was like, what was this? Some of my TikTok friends, they were able to follow me here. So, hey, y'all. And they know, like, I will turn some stuff into something different. Use it in a different way. So we just going to write this sideways. Let me just angle it some. And the reason I did that, because when the page opens up, it looks like this. She's too big to put there. I want to put this girl at this page, or do I want to find... No, see, she's taken up that page, but I can add her. Let's add her right there. I'll just put her on the other side. I also did some things like this. That might be too big for that one. I know I made some other... Okay, I think this one will work. And these are just like some quote boxes that I decided to print out. Okay, that is cute. I like it. It gave it a touch, a cute little touch. Okay, so that's how that page looks. Perfect. And then for Wednesday, I'll tell you what, the next ones that I do for next week, I really need to try to size down on some of these, like the boxes or shapes that I decide to use for planning. Let me see. I'm just getting stuff in order, y'all. Okay, so I have these two left. I guess I didn't make enough for an entire week. That is fine. Which one do I want to use next? Let's use this one. See if I can angle that just a little bit. I hope I'm staying in the frame. And now for that, let me see which girl I want to add. What I'm trying to do is use up them first, because I printed them out specifically for this week, and then these are just like extra. So if you see me grabbing them more than the other ones, that's why. Let me see. I think this one is perfect for her. And I think I'm just gonna add her. I'll probably have to end up punching, because she's just so massive. So, like you see, I'll have to end up, like, do I want to? I don't think, let's see if I can pull her back closer. I don't want to cut that much of her off. Let me see if this will pull up without ripping her or the page. And then that way I can add her on better than that. Almost. Oh my goodness. When I tell you I'm pulling, I am pulling hard to get this off. Like, I hope she resticks. If not, I am going to add some tape or something to her. Okay, so let me move it over. If I move it over more, Yeah, okay. Let me see. Come, work with me, work with me. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to put her down like this first. And then the bottom of, look at that. Oh my gosh. So, she's crooked, but she's here. That's all I can ask for today. That's all I can ask for from her, is to just be on the paper. Not perfection. That's way too big. Let me add that right here. And then put this right here. I really wish that I would have taken out like more of those. Okay, so we got Thursday, Friday, okay. And so for this one, for Thursday, I can do, let's do this one. And, or do I want to do it like, yeah, let's do it this way. And then I'm gonna put her right there. Let me put this down. Wait, is she about to lay down? Okay, I thought she was going down crooked. And that way she's gonna look like that, okay. For sure I need to, next time, if I would have used the other, and that's the thing too, these were created in mind of using the full size paper. And right when I was getting ready to do this, I decided to use the half sheets. So that is what happened, but we can pivot. Sometimes you have to just pivot. Perfect. Let me take that and move this over. And then I'm gonna add that cloud there. And this is the last girl for out of this. I'm not sure why I didn't print like 7 of them. Friday, and then we have Saturday, and then we have Sunday left. Okay, so Saturday, I guess I printed enough of these clouds, so let me try. I'm gonna cut half of this off, and that's fine. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm almost starting to feel like I should have done it to all of them. Just like take them on the whole page and just be okay, like cutting some of this off. That is like note to self. I got this idea like right at the end, like, wait, I can just cut off the sides. But I'm also curious to see how, like, see, look, I could have done that to the other ones. And then let me just add this to the bottom. Put that down. I could have done it to the other ones. It's okay. Yes, girl. She has to go here. I love that. See? Y'all, I thought I didn't have another one. I had her. This one is like my favorite. Y'all know what? It's just a blank one. I may go back through. No, I don't think it's gonna let me. Okay, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So these are already like that, and they're down, so that's okay. We're ending the week strong. I love how that one looks. So I'm gonna do that to Sunday as well. And then next time, I don't know why I have chosen to use like these micro scissors to trim these sides off. Uh-oh, I kind of ripped that sticker. This sticker paper is like amazing to write on, but it just rips so easy. But when it comes to like writing, y'all, it is amazing. All right. Let's take this. I'm kind of rushing a little bit. I'm trying. I know that this is going to be a long video, but maybe I don't have to make it that long. All right, let me see. Do I want? No, I'm not gonna put her there. Let's put one of the other ones there. Let's do her. And let's see, how does she go? Okay, I have to make sure that I wasn't cutting off her foot. This is what it's gonna look like once I add it into this, into my war binder. I think I'm gonna put it like right here in the middle of it, or I can do right here. Maybe I will put it right here. I just don't like that I don't have anything on that page. But anywho, and so this page will start off, and then it will just like flip through. Yeah, I gotta cut that one out. So, and then it will flip through here. I'm hoping y'all can see the whole page. And then it'll flip through. And then we'll end it with this Sunday. Okay, so that is it for this Sunday's planning in my war binder. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. Please consider following if you like faith-based content, planning and journaling. And for anyone that is already subscribed, hey, welcome back. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. See you soon.